Are you struggling to find off-market real estate deals? Well, we're here to help you with that today. My name's Danny Nicolino, and I own Round Town Go. The company is meant and designed to help others grow and scale their real estate companies.
I'm Leah Kelm. I'm the owner and founder of Pen and Ink Ads. We help with your direct mail outreach by we really specialize in what looks like handwritten postcards. So we use these postcards to get you in the house of the person that is receiving your mail. They're more likely to save it and call you later because it looks like someone took the time to sit down and write you a letter. We write these with an actual pen. We have a fleet of robots that does it, which makes it look very authentic as opposed to just a printed mailer.
And direct mail in general is, in my opinion, one of the best ways for you to do direct-to-seller marketing. Reason being is texting is, well, not to mention there's a lot of compliance and stuff that goes with it, but everyone gets these text messages and they'll either go delete and never talk to you, or they'll tell you to screw off or F off, or there's all these, especially with cold calling too. Cold calling is another method that is widely used. And I'm not saying they don't work. All these methods work. It just takes consistency and effort and time. That being said, cold calling is one of the most mentally challenging things you can possibly do because it is a struggle every single day, getting told no and F off all the time. With direct mail, the benefit is they're calling you and they're already a warm lead. And the key with direct mail is just tweaking the direct mail piece in your data to make sure you have a good response rate. And that's why using handwritten direct mail is one of my favorite ways to do direct mail.
Yeah. Handwritten direct mail over many studies over many years has been shown to perform at up to 3 times the response rate of other printed direct mail. So it's the best possible way to reach out, and we've got the best possible prices and the best possible mailer that you can pick.
And the reason for that, though, is because they literally do it all themselves. It's not like some giant mail house that has, isn't even actually using a pen to write their direct mail and isn't actually using robots to write the handwritten direct mail marketing. They actually do, right? So, Leah, why don't you tell us a little bit about the background, how you guys got started?
Yeah,
because
absolutely.
I think that would be beneficial for the audience.
Yeah. So we started this company a little over 2 years ago because my husband's an automation engineer and he's always looking for deals on robots and other things online. So we found this robot on eBay. He's like, this is a great deal. This is like normally a $20,000 robot. This guy's selling it for $3,500. I want to go buy it. And his plan was for us to drive down to Southern Appalachia. It's an 8-hour drive there and back in a day. And I had to tell him, if you want me to go with you, we're breaking it up. So we spent a weekend instead of a day driving down to Asheville, South Carolina or North Carolina, and went and picked up this robot. We get there, and the robot, it has the machine. It's sitting in this guy's garage. He's got the robot. He's got the computer, but he's missing the cord that connects the robot to the computer. So we're like, does this thing even work? I don't know. He plugged into the computer, saw the error codes. It looks fine. Okay, fine. We pack it back in. We drive the 8 hours home, buy a cord, and are like, hopefully this works. This is my perspective. My husband, the automation engineer, is like, we're fine. And I'm like, I haven't seen it move. So we plug it in. Thank goodness it moved. It worked. And it did what it did. And then we taught it how to write. It was a long, challenging process of teaching it a bunch of different letters and how to write them. And we got it going. And then we're like, shoot, this thing writes like it has Parkinson's. It's dreadful. So we still use that robot. But we developed our own system that is a much better system that gives a much smoother font, smoother writing style. And we use the robot a little bit to move paper around here and there, but for the most part, it's retired. So that's how we got started. Lots of things have changed. We continue to improve every week, every month, every year. So, yeah.
I think I used some of your diseased robots, I think, whenever you started. But no, the reason I'm thank you for sharing that, by the way, because it just kind of gives you the backstory of how a lot of small businesses start and grow into medium and large businesses. But you guys are right in that phase where you're growing, and it makes sense to get on board and start using them now because like once you become a good client customer, or even just any customer that you have, really, they're very customizable. Like
Yes.
that's the nice thing I like working with Pen and Ink on, is because if I have a question, I just pick up the phone and call her. Right? It's very easy to communicate, and they're very good at communication, unlike a lot of other companies these days. You got to call someone in another far off country, and then who knows what they're going to tell you, and customer service, blah 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 blah. Yeah, so highly recommend using them just for that reason alone. But that being said, there's a lot of other pros just by the flexibility, the customization, the different mail pieces and things like that, the designs, the printed side of it can be completely customized as well. Whereas most companies, you're just stuck. Hey, this is the template you're stuck in, and that's it. That's all you can do. So not only cost, right? Cost is obviously a nice perk. There is huge, but on top of that, they have a lot of other flexibility and customizable things as well, which really is cool.
Yep.
You want to show them a piece?
Yeah, so we've got a few pieces here that I want to show you. This is kind of our basic card. It's very blank on the front. You have the back, you write a note on. Having the whole back side of the card to write on makes it look a lot more authentic, because people just can't write that small. And so it allows the writing to be a little bit larger. It allows us to put a little more randomization into it, so that's you can see like it's a little wavy, because people don't write straight either. So, and then this is one it's a Christmas card that we do because we sell to real estate investors, and we also sell to other businesses that they just want to keep a personal touch with their clients. So we've designed a handful of Christmas cards that you can order online on our website, that basically it's a printed front, and then on the back we'll put the address and a short note basically saying, thanks for your business this past year. I hope you have a great next year, and happy holidays, stay warm. Essentially, a short little note to just keep in touch. And then we've also got some, in order to help you stand out a little bit more in the mail, we have some festive seasonal options that are available online as well. In addition to it being handwritten, gives a little bit of brightness to the mailbox. It's pretty, and you still have the full backside of the card to write your note. So those are a couple of examples, but we have more online, more options, and then we also can fully customize every individual message to every individual recipient. So a lot of our real estate investors, they want to reference the specific property that they're talking about, because many times they're mailing to other landlords who may not actually live at the address that they're mailing to. So they want to make sure they know what specific address they're looking to buy. And so we can fully customize all of that. Basically how it works is we work with an Excel spreadsheet or a CSV file, and we can use any of the fields in there and put them into the message so that we can make it very personal.
So walk us through from start to finish as a client. Say if someone from this video reaches out and says, hey, I want to work with you, what does that look like from start to finish?
Yeah, so we recently, a few months ago, revamped our online space so that you can fully process an order online. Or you can also email me and I can work with you to process it as well if something about the options that we have isn't what you need. But you can upload your CSV file to our website. We will send it through an address checker, so basically get it CAS certified with the USPS. What that means is that you are only paying to send to addresses that actually have a mailbox associated with them. So sometimes we've had clients that upload a list that has a ton of land leads, and wherever they got their data from doesn't have the actual owner's address. It just has the land address. And you can't actually send to a piece of land. It doesn't have a mailbox. It's a field, and no one's going to see it. So we'll check all of that to make sure that we're sending to addresses that are USPS certified to exist. And once we check that, you'll be able to then take it, and with your CSV file, again, we can use any of the fields within there to customize the message. You can go ahead and do that yourself on our website, or you can email me and we can talk about it. And I can give you some suggestions also as far as what's worked for other clients, what kind of messaging is the best. There's a few different options that I usually recommend. And you get it, you can upload it, you can type out what you want, customize it, and you can even generate a proof online, approve it, and get it fully submitted online in order to start your campaign. And once it's submitted and once we have it, we'll schedule it. Usually we're able to ship out within a week, and I'll let you know what day we ship it. I'll let you know if there's any additional addresses that came back as non-deliverable. But if you've gone through our website already, you shouldn't have that. And you'll be able to then kind of have an expectation of, okay, this dropped on Friday. It'll probably hit people's mailbox Monday, Tuesday timeframe, so you can know when to expect to start receiving calls.
So 2 things there I just want to mention. So 1, the address scrubbing, that's huge because a lot of mail houses don't do that, and they will just essentially charge you for more mailers whenever you aren't really getting a benefit out of it, right? They're just making more money off of you. And on top of that, which you would know if you tracked your response rate and your deliverability rate that way. But 2, the fact that the speed is very quick. You're within a week or maybe 2 weeks tops, right?
We've got one of the best lead times for sure for this.
Which is huge, because if you submit, and I'm not going to call any names out, but if you submit to one of those big mail houses, it might be months before you actually get the drop, or it might be spread out over a couple of months or something like. And you didn't tell them to do that. Now they will. They'll spread drops out if you want them to, but that's something you can work out. But the key is, if you work with the right company, you will go much further, and you will have a better response rate, and you get more leads, and your cost per lead will go down, and cost per deal will go down. Meaning you get to do more deals and spend less money getting those deals.
So you can reach out to me. You can either email me. My email address is Leah. It's spelled Leah at penandinkads.com. So that's our website. That's my email address. You can also call me, or text me. Probably texting might be a little better. I'll actually respond more quickly. Is 330-310-9495.
Absolutely. And if you are just looking at this video for the first time or following Roundtown Go for the first time, check our website out at www.roundtowngo.com, and feel free to reach out to me or Kyle on social media. Thank you. Until next time.